So you're going into this with a grin already, and I have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, I know. I haven't told you because I get vilified online when I say this. Your wife's not your best friend, guys. Who's my best friend?
I think it's Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not my best friend. And that's okay. Guys, you need a male best friend. You need friends.
Yeah.
You need to not have her be, she's my whole world.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the face you made. How disgusting is that?
If I am your whole world, you need a bigger world.
Bingo. And this is the nice guy trap. It's why I say one of the most disgusting things I hear men say is, she's so amazing. No, she's not. Okay? Take her off the pedestal. She's only looking down on you from that point, guys. And you need to have a full, wonderful life without her.
Right.
And she is part of that. She enhances it. She does not make or break whether you have an amazing life. It's why when I work with men, I help them understand that when you get divorced, you need to create an amazing life. And when they do that, guess what there's an abundance of in their orbit?
I must have lost the track somewhere. Because
So
I'm
when a guy's got his shit together, he's worked on himself, and he's got an amazing life, what does he have the pick of?
Oh, he's got the pick of the ladies.
Yeah, because
I
they're
wondered
all
if that's where you were
attracted to
going,
that.
but,
Yeah.
you know.
And if you are not creating an amazing life for yourself, and then the mistake we make as young men, because we haven't been taught otherwise, so I'm not critiquing you for this because I did it too. Well, you get married, you have kids, you make her and the family the whole world instead of prioritizing yourself. And I'm not saying be a jerk about stuff.
No, not at all. But when you completely center one person in your world,
Unhealthy.
that other person has a hard time breathing.
A lot of pressure. It's smothering. It's besides unattractive. Now, where am I going in January?
You're going to Mexico.
Are you coming?
Nope.
I've got a planned birthday celebration to hike the Camino de Santiago with Charlie. We're having a retreat, and I'm going to be gone for 5 to 6 weeks. Are you invited on that?
Nope.
You are being flown over,
I'm
and
gonna
we
come
are
out
going
at the end. You're gone for like 5 or 6 weeks prior to me joining you.
That was planned before we ever met. Mm-hmm. That was my 60th birthday celebration. It's happening, and yes, I'll miss you, and yes, you'll miss me. Mm-hmm. But you have not given me shit about it.
Nope.
What would happen if you tried?
If I gave you shit about it, it would get shut down very quickly.
Yeah, well, because you knew about this. And when I first met you, I told you, men's coach.
Right.
I go on meetups. I go on retreats. I do this. I do other stuff. Does that mean you don't get prioritized and you aren't valued?
So I went into this fully prepared to see you not prioritizing the relationship or me because of that. Because my experience with a lot of people is that they can only pay attention to one thing, right? Like there's no balance. And you absolutely prioritize me, even in the midst of, like, there's been a couple of times I had a crisis that happened while you were gone. Mm-hmm. And you immediately dropped what you were doing to call me because of that crisis. And I'm talking an actual crisis, like a death kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, you're really good about prioritizing.
And men, all of you are capable of prioritizing yourself first, the relationship next, and then the kids. This is the other thing that causes a lot of grief. Everyone wants to put the kids up top. That's how you destroy your relationship. Yeah. Sorry, kids should never be the first priority. They're third if you're married. Okay?
I will say, in my first marriage, that was one of the problems. The kids went every freaking where with us. Like, there was never just the two of us.
Yeah.
The kids were involved in every single thing we ever did.
So, weekly date night is the recommendation, minimum twice a month. I would argue 2 weekends away without the kids. And every couple of years, again, it depends on the financial ability to do so, a week-long vacation without the kids. I'm sorry, but you don't need to take them everywhere and everything you do. And there are times it is incredibly appropriate to include them on a vacation because you can, and it's an opportunity. But not all the time. And course correction, again, date night, a weekend away. And quite honestly, it may mean some difficult conversations if you have one of those moms who can't let go and is a little bit of a control freak. Thinks she can't leave the kids, okay? Mm-hmm. That marriage is not going to be happy or last long term because a lot of times we know women will sometimes use the children to avoid intimacy.
Yeah.
And that's what, so there's some concerns around that. So if you're having these problems or your wife's looking for some help, reach out to Melanie or myself. But yeah, your spouse isn't your best friend. Have a good day.